everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. Please say hello below. Today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my last paycheck was last Friday. And I worked a full-time job probably all my life. Well, not probably. I worked all my life. And I decided to quit my day job and really work on my business full-time. And so with that being said, it is a challenge and it's exciting. It is awesome. So I want to take you along with me. This beautiful bag here is so cute and adorable. It's little. I wish I can really show you how big it is. But the bag is a bag that I am in the process of creating. It is to go along with my other items like the corduroy pouches in here and the black ring binder and all of the cash envelopes that go along with it. So it's going to be a budget binder bundle. And so you're going to put all of your fun items inside this bag. As well as this here. This is also another small bag, and I keep all of my small items in here, like my pens, my highlighters, and then I also have my change. So this also fits in here. But let's just jump right into it. I got lots to talk to you, but it's a really, really great size. So I can't wait to share it with you when everything comes out. Let me grab my stuff. Okay, let me just move this out of the way. So I hope you guys are all doing wonderful. I have been just working on orders. A couple things, if you're new, these are my saving challenges that I just came out with. These are PDFs, and I decided to put them in the clear envelopes that I sell, but also keep them in this little container, this little pouch. So all of your saving challenges are going to be this size. I'm having them professionally printed as well. So you want to pull it out and take a look at, you know, the item you can check off. A lot of people like to laminate. That's totally fine. But I decided to make them the same size as the budget inserts that go with the cash envelopes, just so that they fit everything, okay? So these are all of the saving challenges. There's 37 of them. So if you want them, you can go to my website. You can print the PDF and print them yourself. You can order them. I will print them out for you, and I will, hold on, let me grab the box. This is the box. So it's thick. It's beautiful. So what I do is I put the little sticker, and I have, like, if you go to my website, you can find all of the saving challenges that are actually offered. I have every month, so I have all the months. I have your dollar bills, like 1s, 5s, 10s, 20s, and 50s. So you could see this is just all like the months. And then the 1s, 5s, 10s. I have Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, New Year's. Here, I'll show you the fun one here. So I have Louis Vuitton. I have a Louis Vuitton saving challenge. I have a vehicle fund, purse, planner, grocery. Oh, this is more of the months as well. Emergency fund. There's just a lot. So then here you can see, like, there's the 26 week. I'm doing the $5. I have the 52 week envelope. And then I'm doing March. So, but maybe you don't want all of them and you just want a few at a time. So I decided to say, okay, well, if you want 4, then you're going to pick 4. And then I'll print it, put it in the little pouch and so forth, and send it to you. So those are the saving challenges. I think saving challenges are fun to do, especially when you are like, I think when you're like budgeting and you're doing all of that, putting it together, it's fun. It makes it fun because I think people struggle with saving. So I think it definitely helps. So what you're looking at, this is my cash envelopes binder. Everything that I have here, I have it on my website for sale. So if you're interested, the only thing that I don't have are the dividers. So the dividers, these are not mine. But the budgeting cards, those are mine. The clear envelopes are mine. So the clear ones you can order. You can also order this like little pouch, whether you put holes in it or not. It says Planner Sinking Fund. I have the frosted ones as well. So these are the frosted ones, and I use the frosted ones for my credit cards. So this is a bank loan, and this is the credit card. And then I also have the credit card holders. So as you can see, these are for your credit cards. And then in the back there is a pocket. So all of this is offered on my website, and I also offer the cash envelopes. So you'll see these type of cash envelopes as well, and as well as these. These are the hard ones. So I always tell people use the hard ones for on the go. Leave your binder at home, use the hard ones for on the go. Now, maybe you don't want to use them. Maybe you don't want to use the hard ones. I'm sorry, I left my black one upstairs, but I have a black one. This is for a customer, so I'm going to package this up. But you have your big one for at home. You have your little one, which I have in black. It's upstairs. I should run upstairs and grab it. And then you have also the really nice, beautiful, the clear ones. So these can also be labeled groceries, gas, the same as what's here. So you can actually take this with you out and about on the go, or you can use this as a sticker book. That's what I do. I use it as both. Mine's kind of thick. But yeah, so I like to have my cash envelopes and my sinking funds here, and then I just have a few inserts, and then I just have some planner cards, and then I have my like bank loan and credit cards and stuff like that, and then the cards in the back. So yeah, we're gonna talk about money. So Friday was my last day of work, and I got paid, and so it is in my checking account. I did take money out to distribute to the different categories. And so what I'm going to do right now is kind of go through with my checks and balances and find out what I have for exact balances. All right, so let's do this. Okay, so normally when I get paid, I usually take $300, sometimes $320 out of the bank. And this time I decided to take, and this is just going to be testing things out, just because with me not going to work, I'm not wasting gas and things like that. So I took $260 out. And that's okay, because the thing is that I'm not driving and I'm not wasting gas. And I do meal plan and plan for meals. I do have I always have like a lot of canned stuff. I usually have to buy like meats and stuff, but so I think, yeah, 260, because I couldn't, let's see, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50. Yeah, I remember, because I said they give me change. So we're going to start off with 260. So 260. And what I like to do is write out some balances. So I'm just going to get to a page where I can actually just write out some balances, and then we can talk about what it is I have here. I just hope that the video is clear. I hope it's clear, because it's going to be heartbreaking if I have to do it over again. You know what I mean? So this is a lavender disc planner, and I just used different inserts and made it the way that I wanted to make it, just to focus. I wanted just something different than rings. So what I like to do is I like to go through my balances first, and I keep track of the balances and I write them down. So for groceries, and this is what I do every pay period. This is just my flow. So I'm just going to record and share with how I do it. We have 55 to 15. So 215. Oops, today is March. Sometimes I don't keep up with like the balances on the insert, so I think it's important to do that because, all right, household, I remember I spent money. Yeah, so household. Okay. Eating out. $25. So I must have ate out. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so eating out is $25. Oh, that's right. I spent money at BJ's too for my daughter. BJ's is also 0. Beauty is $40. $36. Let's write out balance is 40. I really need to get a better handle on keeping track with the balance is 40. Okay. Balance is 40 in gas. I'll probably end up putting gas tomorrow. Depends if I go to my daughter's. I usually go on Wednesdays, but we'll see, just because depending on the workflow. All right, now we're getting into miscellaneous. Miscellaneous is really my favorite envelope, and I always tell people the same, the same thing. I do remember going to Target, and I do, that's why I don't have any money in my household or PJs. So it looks like I did update this. Yeah, I did. So $213 for miscellaneous. So I think it's really good to use cash. You have to understand, using cash envelopes, there's a reason for it. The reason to use cash envelopes is so you can kind of budget and keep organized with your money for different categories. It's so you don't overspend. Some people don't need it. Some people do. Some people overspend a lot. So the next one is Lucian. I'm just going to go like right here because these are more of my sinking funds. So Lucian is my grandson's. Let's just count. I believe there's 200. Thought there was more, but 20, 40, 60. Okay, there's 200. Okay. So what I was saying is that I think that when you're using cash envelopes, it's really so you can get a better control and be in control of your finances. A lot of times people will use their cards, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that some people need help, and so they will tend to overspend by swiping the card. That's all I'm saying. So when you're trying to get better control of over your finances, using cash envelopes is the way that is going to help you. But you have to go slow. You have to get used to it. Some people are not used to it and they quit very early. Don't do that. Give yourself a chance. Hold on, this is bothering me. Give yourself a chance because believe it or not, you know, it really does work, especially if you apply it. Okay, there's 220 in Target. Okay. Okay. 220. The car, that's just dollar bills. Joanne, I really didn't put any money in it. Joanne's. Guess I should go check with the cars. I think there's like $17. Yep. Yep, 122. Okay, I'll probably end up putting this in the bank because I buy a lot of stuff for my business, like mailing items or the Dymo labels and things like that. And I need to put the money in. So what did I say? 122? Okay. All right, so now I have my balances, and the most important thing to me is up here. So, you know, Lucian and all of the stuff down here, this is important to me. This is also important, but this is more of my sinking funds. This is like extra, you know, Lucian, Ezra. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to make one that said baby since she's having a girl, Adelina. So these are extra, the ones that are down here. So I really want to focus on like up here. My groceries, okay, household, eating out is one that we always do every week together. BJ's I'll add, you know, beauty, I like to get my nails done. Gas, it'll be less, so that's a good thing. So the money that I usually put here, I won't need as much because I'm working from home. And then miscellaneous is another one that I really like to put money in because miscellaneous is such a wide range. It's generic, like you could use that for anything. So you have everything is right here. Everything that you do and for your variable spending is really in these categories, besides BJ's. BJ's could come down here. So your groceries, your household items. Household could be a lot. Eating out. How many people get coffee? How many people go to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts and grab pizza and don't want to cook and then they want to go out on the weekends and da-da-da-da? That's eating out. Beauty. Getting your hair done, your nails done. You know, maybe you want to buy clothes. You want to buy some makeup for yourself. Like all of that pertains to beauty. Beauty could be a wide range. Even be clothes. And gas. I always like to just keep track of the gas just because I want to know like how much I'm spending per week. And then again, miscellaneous is a very big range. So I think like with these categories, you will be okay because let's say you, I don't know, went to the mall and you're like, okay, I want to go to Target, and then you only have a few of these categories. What category are you going to use? You're going to use your miscellaneous or your beauty. So miscellaneous is such a big, wide range. Now, let's just say that you have $0 in household, and you want to buy some stuff. You can borrow it from a different envelope. You just have to remember, I try not to do that, but it's not a big deal. In the end, you're in control of your money. It's helping you stay within your budget. That's really what it's for. It's not to be cute. It's really to help you stay within your stay within your variable expenses, and just budget for different categories. So because I have grandkids, right? I feel like we can spend a lot of money on our kids, our grandkids, and in general. I love shopping. I love planners, and I have bought plenty of planners. I would literally save for my Louis Vuitton. When I first got my Louis Vuitton purse, I saved, and I also saved for the planner. So you don't ever be, don't ever feel bad because you're using cash envelopes. Feel good about yourself that you're using cash envelopes, because you know what? You are doing what you need to do, because you can buy whatever you want. It doesn't mean like, oh, I'm poor, I'm using cash envelopes and I can't buy what I want. That's not true. That is absolutely not true. So don't ever think that you cannot buy the things that you really want. The only difference is that you are just saving for them. You're just saving for them in small amounts. Okay? Okay, that was a lecture. That was enough. All right. So what I like to do is when I get paid, I like to go through and see what my balances are. So next pay period, I'll probably give myself $200. It's going to be a lot less because everything else is going to go into my checking account. It's into my business. It's into the other account, and I have money. And I always like to have a revolving door, like, so to speak. I don't like to just have like $0 in my checking account. My money is in my checking account, and I have money in my checking account. But when it comes to my variable spending, that's where I'm going to probably be doing $200 this time. Instead of doing the $300, I'll just, take it down a notch because I don't need as much. I'm working from home. And I think that's fine because there's only two of us. So right now I have 200 and, what did I say? 260? Yeah. $260. And automatically I'm going to, because now I'm going to be getting paid weekly. So I'm paying myself weekly. Before it was bi-weekly. So next Friday, I'm going to take $200. That's going to be my money to do my thing. Everything else will stay in the bank. I pay the bills and so forth. So hopefully that makes sense. So my last pay was Friday. Next Friday, I will take out $200 and distribute it to the categories. So for the $260 right now, $200 is good. I'm going to put money in my household. I think I'm going to do $50. I'm going to do, let's think. 50. I'm going to do 50. So I'm going to put plus 50. So now we have 50 in the household. Eating out, there's only 25, so I'm going to put 40, 50. I'm going to put another 50. $50 plus the 25. Eating out. So the eating out is now plus It's been a while. Plus 80 equals 80. That is our new official balance. I get paid next, so if I get my nails done this week, I'll get paid on Friday, so I'll add money. And so I think I'll add $40 just to be ahead. $80. No, that's fine. And we're gonna put the $40 in miscellaneous. Because that's where, you know, the most. So what is that, 253? Balance. Okay. So plus, what is it, 40? 253. And I've had these cash envelopes for a very long time, and they definitely last. I sell them in my shop, and I've been using the same ones for the past couple of years. Okay, so let's recap. I got paid last Friday. I took money out. Instead of the $300, I took the $260. And what I do when I get paid, because I've been just busy, I go through my variable spending and I take a look and I get all of the balances and I list them. So I sit down with a piece of paper and just as I did right now. And so these are all of the balances. Grocery is okay. Household now has 50. So I think that, and everybody does things differently. I just always have done it this way, I guess. So we have the $215 for groceries. We added the $50 for household. We added $75 for eating out, $80 for BJ's, $40 is for beauty, and then we added $40 for miscellaneous. And again, this stuff down here below, this is important as well, but now we're just going to take a different angle at how I will be adding money. So when I get paid this week, I'll add small increments to it just so you can continue to see it grow. We're good with the cash envelopes. I hope that made sense. I usually do it upstairs in my office, but I'm actually in the kitchen. The sun was nice, but then as I was filming, I was like, oh, the color kind of looks weird. But okay, this is where I keep all of my cash envelopes. I love it so much. I just love it. It's a great way to keep organized. Very minimal. It's chic. It matches a lot of stuff, and that's why I go for the black. And then I have the corduroy pouch here, so you can put your stuff inside here. These should be available very, 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 very soon. And like I just shared the bag with you, that's being made. So this is the budget planner that I was talking to you guys about earlier. This is a Levenger. It's a disc. I have 2-inch discs here, and I decided to use something different versus the Louis Vuitton or the rings or anything like that. I still am using my personal size crock that's upstairs. I actually love it, but this I wanted completely separate from everything. Like I wanted this completely separate where I can keep track of money. And so we are in March. The dividers are from Natalie. Oh, what's her name? I'm so sorry. Natalie Rebecca Designs. So if you go to natalierebeccadesigns.com, you will find her. She also sells off of Amazon. So if you go to Amazon, you'll find her on Amazon or Etsy. So I bought all of her. These are all half letter. So I bought the bill tracker, and I got the dividers. And so like I said, I wanted something completely separate. So this is the monthly overview. This is Ezra's birthday. I'll just say like Ezra's birthday is down here, so we'll have the party here. Okay. Well, anyways, this is the monthly overview, and I have a monthly overview. This is a weekly meal plan, and so it's really important when you're doing your budgeting that you incorporate meal planning, because this way you save money, and you have an idea what you're making for dinner. And then I just kept track of like the expenses. These are the sinking funds. I have some in some of them are in my credit union, and some of them are in the cash envelopes that you just saw. So I kept track. These are from SM Plans, and so I just printed them out. That's the only thing when the disc is in the way. Okay, the next one. So I like to have the monthly bills on one side, and then over here you have like the month on one page, and I just used my stickers from my shop and just put the stickers. That way you can kind of see what bills are due. This is a no spend tracker. This is a task list. So this is just things that I needed to do for like my business. And it also has something to do with finances. Like these are things that I actually did and have to do. So I feel that it's important to keep it together. I did the expense tracker, the disc binder. I printed inserts. I shared the saving challenges. I shared the sinking funds. I do need to upload the sinking funds so you can print those. And I stuffed my envelopes. This is being worked on. The sticker freebie is being worked on. List for binder bundle budget bags, and we have those. So the sticker freebie should be here. The budget bags, I just got it and I love it so much, so we're gonna go ahead with that. And then I did the 5 ways, or I did 3 ways, how I show how I'm using cash envelopes. We have an unboxing, paycheck to paycheck tracker, which I have to share with you guys. Day in the life of a business owner, working from home, packing orders, printing. This is a to-do list. Okay, so these are, like I said, these are things that pertain to the business and things that I need to do, as well as like on Instagram. So these are again from SM Plans. Insert here is good. There's a couple different ones, but they're all really good. You can even use lined paper. It doesn't matter. It's just really taking your income, subtracting your variable expenses, which would be your cash envelopes, and some of your fixed bills. So then I listed out all of the credit cards that I am still paying off. Some of them are really, really low. Then I have a payment tracker. So I have like 6 of them here. So I'm going to really be keeping track. So these, once April comes, I will just take it off like here and then put it to April. I have online orders, and then I also have savings. So these are all of the savings. I have a to-do list. And again, this is another view of the paycheck to paycheck trackers, but it says monthly budget, but it's just you can use it as a paycheck to paycheck tracker. So you would just list your income. Here's your fixed expenses. Here's your variable, and it just breaks down the paycheck. So that's what you're trying to do. This is an expense tracker, debt snowball, vehicle maintenance, and then we go into April and then start it all over. But like I said, some of the inserts here, I'm just going to move over when that month comes. So I always like to have that monthly. So this is what we did today. These are the balances, and then you can have that monthly overview right here. Yay. So we're good. So as long as you're keeping track and you are like being really organized with your money, I also have planners on my website. They have the monthly overview like this, and the one that I use is upstairs, and I've talked about it in previous videos, so look at last week's video. The paper quality is extremely nice, and they are like, they have the monthly overview, and then you also have like each day, but the paper quality is amazing, and I believe they're on sale, or there's a coupon still being used. You can use like the 20%. So we are in the middle of March. Give it a try. Check it out. But I think that is it. Like I said, I just wanted to do a very quick video, just a very quick update, just about the last paycheck that I received, and I took that money out, the $260, and I distributed it to the cash envelopes. Now next week I will pay myself $200, so I'm going to be lowering the income a lot, but we also have to take into consideration that I'm not driving, and I'm not eating out, you know, so there's a lot of things that I'm not doing. I'm going to be home. So maybe my grocery bill will go up versus other areas, but I have to test it out. I have to see how everything goes before I really have an answer to, like, you know, the amounts. So I hope that makes sense. I do hope that makes sense. Please say hello below, say hi, and please subscribe. Check out my website too if you're interested in budgeting, maybe something on my website that you need. And I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Bye.